All right, big news on the border. The Supreme Court of the United States is allowing Texas temporarily to enforce its new law that allows it to arrest illegal immigrants crossing the border, making it a state crime. David Spunt here live with more. David?
John, I'm at the Justice Department right now waiting to see if Attorney General Merrick Garland or anyone from the Justice Department has any comment on camera. We assume they're not going to be happy about this after they went to the Supreme Court recently and asked the Supreme Court to put a stay or a pause on this Texas law. It was called SB 4, and it would allow Texas state officials to arrest people suspected of illegal immigration. Texas Governor Greg Abbott says it is a necessary tool to fight this crisis at the southern border with people illegally crossing from Mexico into the United States, specifically into Texas, although the Biden administration said that it's up to federal officials to make such arrests and up to Border Patrol. Governor Abbott has said, well, Border Patrol has not been doing their job or doing its job for the past 2.5 or 3 years. So that's why this law was enacted in Texas. Right now, the Supreme Court has allowed it to continue going forward while the greater fight over the merits of the case makes its way through the system. Justice Sotomayor dissented in this, supported by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, expressing their issues with this moving forward. But as of now, Texas officials can continue to enforce this law, which allows them to arrest those suspected of illegal immigration. Again, waiting for some comment from Attorney General Merrick Garland or others here at the DOJ, which we expect they will have something to say, and not in a good way.
Yeah,
John?
so hopefully we get that response soon. Sandra here, David. Obviously now it becomes a question of resources for Texas to be able to carry this out.
Well, that's exactly right. And Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has said on camera for well over a year now that they are strapped resource-wise. So that becomes the question that Governor Abbott has posed to these federal officials, is that if you can't do it, somebody has to do it, and we're going to do it. The Justice Department, though, has said it's about territory, and the border is federal territory, which is correct. And they say that they should be making the arrests, meaning Border Patrol and other federal related agencies. But Governor Abbott said that this is the tool in his toolbox that he will use to stop this record flow of migrants crossing the southern border. Sandra?
So, David, how long do we think the Supreme Court is going to allow them to arrest people?
You know, we don't know exactly, because right now this case is making its way through, we call it on the merits, the actual case itself of SB 4 and whether that's constitutional and whatnot. So that's making its way through on the merits. So right now, this is just something that allows them to temporarily continue. But short answer is we don't know how long this could continue, because just yesterday, and not to make things more confusing for our viewers, the Justice Samuel Alito put out a brief order announcing that he was going to continue the pause of this law. And that was not even 24 hours ago. So yesterday at 5:30 p.m., we got a notice from the Supreme Court that Texas could not enforce this law. It was the second such pause from the Supreme Court. And now, not even 24 hours later, Texas is able to go ahead and enforce this controversial law. So things truly, not to be trite and use an overused phrase, things can truly change by the hour and by the day, especially in this case and with the Supreme Court.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.